Tony D and Little Joan somewhere in the background, and this is a Screenwriter's Rant on Sharp Corner, starring Ben Foster as a man living in a house at a sharp corner. There's so much to dig out of that. Smash a like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 17, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So the premise of this movie is Ben Foster lives on a sharp corner, and there are a freaking lot of accidents on his front lawn. Now, I happen to know a guy. When he was a kid, he lived at the bottom of the hill and a sharp corner. And one day, a car went through his living room. Yeah. No one was hurt other than the driver who had a heart attack. But, yeah, I mean, even he wasn't as messed up about it as Ben Foster was. And that happened when he was a kid. So I'm not exactly sure. You know, on the one hand, the idea that you take something small and just expound upon it is not the worst idea in the world. But there's only so much here, director Jason Buxton. Like, you know, I do the Pineys. There's a lot to draw in the Pine Barrens, from the folklore, from the history. There's hundreds of years of history to draw from. There's a lot there. How much could you squeeze out of a guy living on a sharp corner? Not really seeing it. It'll leave you thinking long after the credits. About what? Why I went to see this movie? I don't know, man. Now, there seems to be an implication during the trailer. The wife seems to think Ben actually wants the accidents to happen. Is he some sort of backward serial killer? Written and directed by Jason Buxton. Ben Foster. And I don't recognize the rest of the cast or anybody else. I just, you know, it doesn't look poorly made. I mean, the guy becomes obsessed with the accidents. And his wife is like, they buy this dream house. Now imagine you buy a house on a sharp corner. And you buy it, not thinking for a moment, oh, there might be a lot of accidents here. Or maybe I'll do some research to see if there are a lot of accidents here. Or maybe I'll just, I don't know, talk to the neighbors, look at the road. Something. It feels like they just bought this house blindly, and then the wife is like, we got to get out of this house. Your son's seeing too many accidents. And so am I. Like, how can you be outraged by that? You helped buy the house, lady. How long have they been in the house would be my first question. Have they been in the house a week and now they want to sell it because there's been that many accidents? I don't know. It's kind of an odd premise for a movie. I'm not really seeing it. Again, I'm not saying it's the worst concept. It just seems... It seems like there's not enough here for a full-length movie. Seems like this would be a okay short movie, right? Yeah, you could see a short movie called Sharp Corner about a guy who starts obsessing about the accidents near his house. Maybe it could run 20 minutes, maybe you'd stretch it out to a half hour if you really got detailed. You're telling me this thing's 90 minutes? How long is this thing? This thing's over 2 hours. There's no effing way I'd go see it. Let's see. 1 hour 50. It's almost a full 2 hours. A dedicated family man becomes obsessed with saving the lives of car accident victims on the sharp corner in front of his house. An obsession that could cost him everything. Why is that a bad thing? I mean, seems to me the wife would be all in on that. That's the way women and men are wired. that the man becomes obsessed with. I would think it would be the opposite, that the wife would become obsessed by it. Oh, these poor people, I have to help them. Oh, it's not our fault. But he becomes obsessed and she doesn't support that. I find that it's a kind of a tough premise to believe. Right? Wouldn't it be the other way around? Like the wife is out there giving the cops coffee and the EMTs and putting up signs and calling the local council people about putting up a guardrail or something. My friend had a guardrail in front of his house, by the way. So, I'm kind of not buying the premise of this film. Would I watch it? I can't say it looks poorly made, but if it was on, I guess I'd watch it. I don't know. I'm not too into giving it a shot. So first act, I guess they move into the house and kind of just say, "Oh, that was a sharp corner," but I'm sure it'll be fine. And then accidents just start happening in front of the house, and it just escalates until it destroys his marriage. Seems like this movie could work better, maybe if it took over the course of several decades. And really, the accidents, it really wasn't about the accidents, but a metaphor for a man's, say, inability to relate with his own family. Like, if you did it that way, maybe I could see it work. But this feels like it's done more like a horror movie. Like there's something evil about the corner. And I just don't think there's enough here to make this movie work. Yeah. So it would probably be a pass for me, dog. And Ben Foster, isn't he in the Orville as the comic relief? What? We need more comedies. They seem a little tapped out in horror. How about more comedies? Just saying. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan somewhere behind me. This Saturday, I will be at the Jersey Shore Collectors Con from 10 to 6 in Showboat Casino in Atlantic City. I just found out today it's no longer a casino. Huh. Well, there's plenty of casinos around. It's mainly used for a hotel now. I did not know that, but they have a huge arcade. Oh, it's massive. We'll probably be right next to the arcade. That's usually where they have these events. So it should be, and they still have restaurants and all kinds of stuff. So come on out. Either way, it's going to be a fun day. And then probably around 8, I'll do the live stream on Saturday because Sunday is Easter, and it's just going to be too busy. I think I did the live stream on Easter at least 1 year ago. But I have 2 events I got to go to on Easter. So, yeah, I can't do it. So Saturday for the live stream. See you there, and we'll see you